everyone, welcome back to the vlog. It is Friday evening, 5:22 p.m. and we are heading to Miss Allie's house to pick her up. We're gonna go get some tubes, some floats or something, and we're gonna go to this river or lake or whatever it's called. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what. I'm not confident in what it is. Recommendations through TikTok to go to this place, so I called her and I was like, hey, do you want to do this? Because we were thinking about going to Barton Springs or going to her pool. And the thing about Barton Springs is it's really amazing during the day when it's like super hot, but at night when the sun starts going down, it's a natural spring, so it's really cold, and I get really cold. So I was like, you know what, let's try this new place. You know what's so weird? Today I finally got the feeling of summer. It is August. It's like completely August, but I'm like, okay, we're going to the pool, we're going outside. The food I'm eating is like very summery, and the light, I don't know why, it just now hit me. I'm like, okay, it does feel like summer when it's about to be over. Like literally, I've been like trying to be into fall, when I'm like, okay, now it actually does feel like summer in a really weird, strange way. Tomorrow, I'm also going to Deep Eddy Pool, so I haven't been there yet, and I'm really excited to go there with a few girlfriends. I feel like I have more friends now here in town. I'm starting to create a life here, which is really amazing. Like my job is amazing. The people I work with at my job are so amazing and cool, and just a lot of opportunities coming across within my job, and it's just everything's sort of falling more into place being in Austin, which is really great, which makes me really happy to say, because in the beginning it was a very hard change. Again, I think it was a little bit difficult. The only other city I moved alone to was London, and that was a really hard change, but it was a very different kind of change. It wasn't a grieving of missing a place. I was, you know, very new with myself in a new city, and so when I moved to Austin, I was still grieving London, so it was that kind of difference. We're gonna pick her up, and then we're gonna go to, it's a place called Common Fords. That's where we're going to. Being Californians and going in and out. We're so excited. We're ecstatic to get some burgers and fries with some yum yum sauce on top. I want to call it yum yum sauce. Secret sauce. Fred. It's called Fred. Morning. We are getting ready for Deep Eddy Pool. What I told y'all I was doing yesterday. Last night at the Common Fords, it was so cute and pretty, but it was kind of like, I hate to be like that, but it was kind of like gross water. It wasn't, I don't know. It was all right. It wasn't the best place, but like it was all right. Like I don't regret going, if that makes, you know, like of course I don't regret going. I mean, I had a great time. And then when we went to In-N-Out, oh, that really slapped. There's such a difference of taking home In-N-Out and then just eating it there. I swear the fry, you know, whenever you take stuff home, it gets a little, not soggy, but the fries could get maybe a little soggy and it's not as hot and everything. But like eating it there and sitting down is so much better than taking it home. I get the whole grilled onion on top of the burger. So good, y'all. So good. And so normally Allie just gets onions, chopped onions, which is normal, like that's like what people normally get. I was like, no, you need to get the whole grilled onion. My little sister, today is the day she just got a ragdoll kitten. So cute, y'all. I'm gonna put in pictures, but She's so excited. Her name is Tilly. Sweet, sweet little angel. She's a little nervous with everything, like traveling, because they went and picked her up they met the breeder at a gas station in Georgia. And so she's been in the car a lot with her because now they're driving back to Athens, to Georgia, UGA. So cute. I put in a Target pickup order as well, so we're gonna swing by Target because I need batteries for my film camera, and I really want to bring my film camera today to Deep Eddy because it's gonna be me and my girlfriends. It's gonna be a cute little scene, I think. I don't think I'm gonna do mascara because if I go under the water, I want to go under the water. But sometimes I like doing this too because it makes it so where my face won't burn either. If I do like a layer of makeup, it won't burn my face. Bangs are a little messy and all over the place, but I don't think I'm going to fix them because I'm gonna get under the water. I don't know, should I fix them? Should I fix my bangs? Yeah, maybe a little bit. No. I am gonna put a little bit of dry shampoo though. This dry shampoo has not been working. Okay, let's get in my bathing suit and outfit and let's change. I found a parking spot right up front, underneath the shade too. I mean, like, so lucky girl syndrome. And I'm waiting on my friend Gabby to text me that she's here because I don't really want to go out in the heat and I don't want to go in without her. She just texted.
Gabby said looking for parking.
It is a little bit crazy, the parking scenario. As you can see, there's like no parking available really. I got so lucky, to be honest. It says 2-hour parking too. I hope that's not like official. I don't want to get towed, but it says it's just gonna violators subject to citation. So it's not gonna be like a towing situation, which is fine. Honestly, like I'd much rather have a ticket rather than a towing. My stuff's ready right here. I'm gonna go through and make sure I have everything and then let's go. Reagan and Gabby are here. I can introduce Gabby. Gabby!
I'm one of you.
We met through Farmer's Market because Gabby came up and said hi. So she is one of the subscribers too. And Reagan is too. But we are here at Pool Burger.
Yes, you were there. That's me. You look so cute. I remember you.
We were at the Farmer's Market.
Farmer's Market? I know.
Yeah. Reagan's like, wait, I was there too.
You were so cute.
Yeah, that was Gabby. There we go, the mist. It's like I'm coming out of like a run out, a walkout. You know how football players, they come out in the mist?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's yours. Oh. Gabby's posting on her story right now. She left it. She is. Oh, it's cute. Cool bird. Okay, so now it's just me. They're gonna be back, but I have friends here in Austin. How crazy is that? And they're really amazing people. I could sit here and talk about it forever. Gabby, love her to death already. Reagan, love her to death too. How amazing are my friends already? I feel so lucky and so blessed to have friends that just are amazing women. Thoughts real quick on Deep Eddy Pool.
I liked it. It was chill if you wanted to be outside.
Yeah.
With less people. Like if you want to be social, then maybe Barton because there's more people.
Yeah.
That type of thing.
Yeah. I think the same. I just wish it was a little deeper. Something about like water coming up to the top of your thigh. I'm like, it's like, do I get in all the way? Do I keep standing? It's like an awkward.
Wait, what is this?
My lactate. Oh, it's like literally the knockoff version from Walgreens.
Before you eat cheese.
Who needs one?
Do I look dead in the eyes? Because I feel it. I bought tickets to Gracie Abrams for me and 3 of my other friends. It said I was buying these little reserved seats on this reserved spot of the lawn, and it confirmed it, and I thought I was getting a really good price. Got the tickets, never bought through StubHub before. So StubHub, you, I guess, purchase and then like the third party or like someone who bought it from another platform will send it to you through it. Really strange. I will never, ever, at least for a long time, I would ever, unless it was like the last thing I could buy on, I would never buy from StubHub again, by the way. 4 hours on that phone waiting. I feel like Phoebe in Friends when she's waiting by the phone, like for a call back. But anyways, I bought these tickets and then I got the tickets. Not the tickets I bought. They were general admission lawn, not these seats on the reserved part of the lawn, like seats on this closer up lawn. And the general admission's a little bit further back. And general admission is like $70. These tickets I bought, they're $150 each. So I paid $150 for general admission. And I'm like, no, 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 no. I got these other, like I did not get that. So I called. 3.5 hours later and 30 minutes on the phone. So like with the person. So 4 hours later. It's like 10:30 on a Saturday night. That's what I was doing. The person was like, no, you bought general lawn. I'm like, no, I did not. And I said, I have screenshots. I'm like, I have screenshots. Not to be rude or anything, but I'm like, let me send them to you. So she said, okay, I'm gonna send you a form to fill out to put in the screenshots. And then she got back to me like 5 minutes later. She put me on hold again. And she got back to me. She's like, okay, it looks like we did mess up and it was an error on our part, like all that stuff. And then so she's like, so I could either, listen to this. You can either keep your tickets and I'll give you a 25% off voucher to use for the next time. I'm like, first of all, 25% off voucher for tickets. I don't trust your brand anymore at all. So I'm like, no, I'm not gonna continue buying from you. Then she said, or I can give you a full refund. I'm like, full refund? Give me that. Give me a full refund. What are we doing here? So I got a refund. Well, not yet. It's gonna take like 8 days. So I'm texting my friends. I'm like, listen, this is what's happening. We actually didn't get those tickets. I thought I was getting a deal versus going on Ticketmaster and they're a little bit more expensive. But I'm like, at least Ticketmaster you can trust a little. I don't know. Maybe people have scenarios where you can't trust Ticketmaster. But I'm tired now. I'm gonna go read my book and like actually enjoy my night now. So my cats are on the couch waiting for me. So I'm gonna go. It is Sunday. I woke up feeling a bit under the weather. So I've been home all day sleeping, trying to kick it before it comes in because my parents are coming this week. My mom and dad are flying in on Thursday and they are staying until, my mom's staying till Monday, my dad's leaving Sunday. So I have a full good weekend with them. I'm sitting here scrolling on TikTok. It is not a good habit I have. I think I need to change a little bit of that habit because I'm on TikTok a lot. But that also aligns with what I do for work. I am a social media content creator. I'm always looking at trends, staying on top of trends, always looking for new ideas for trends, all those stuff. So that's my excuse in a way. But also I'm posting myself on my personal brand like 3 times a day. And it's been really wonderful because I'm finding more people in my community. I had a great time yesterday with Reagan and Gabby. I'm so appreciative of the friends I continue to find. It is unreal to me. Sometimes I am baffled by the amount of amazing people surrounding me in a way. And I just feel so lucky to have Reagan and to have Gabby and to have like other friends. Of course, there's other friends in this city that I'm also really appreciative for. And I'm starting to build a little community here in Austin, which is really cool to say. I'm really happy recently. I'm really excited about my journey here and like what it's bringing me and showing me. Looking back of how far I've already grown from the first time I moved here, including my space, like with everything I have in here. It's so rewarding and so fun to look back a bit. It's hard to look back because I can feel those feelings right when I moved here of how sad I was about London still and how I didn't have any sort of home base here at all, including this whole place. And it was really scary and daunting, and I also didn't know if this is where I was supposed to be. But of course, God has a plan for everything, and it is where you're supposed to be. You're not ever behind in your own life. Seasons are different for everyone. So how I'd kind of like to explain it, and I think I've explained it before in one of my vlogs, I mean like a couple years back I've said this, but imagine, so every person on this world has their own race, right? This is your race, this is someone else's race. Your race can be like woo 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 all the way up and down, huge ups, huge downs, whatever. And this other person can do ups, downs, swirlies, and other things. But just know that both of you have a finish line. That's the point, is that you can never compare your life to another person's life because different flowers bloom during different seasons. Different fruits bloom during different seasons and taste better during this season, taste worse during this season. We're all different fruits and flowers. We're all different people, and we all have our own seasons, and no 2 lives are ever going to look the same. So it's kind of silly if you think about it, if you compare your life to someone else's, because it's like comparing strawberries to roses. How do you do that? You can't really compare that. You can compare, but then again, it's like you can't really, because they don't have anything really in common. The only thing they have in common is that they both bloom during one point of their season, in a way. Now, I know you could probably sit here and sit down and write down different, how much they can relate and similarities and stuff like that. That's not my point. But my point is that you cannot compare your season of life to someone else's season of life, because you're in different seasons all the time. And maybe sometimes you're in the same season, but then the season that comes after that will probably be different. And I've just been really good. I know I was in some emotional turmoil over a situationship breakup a few weeks ago. It's been a couple of months since that happened, and I just want to say that I am doing so much better, and I am starting to relearn the worth that I have. Like, yes, when I first talked about it, I exuded a lot of worth and a lot of foundation that I've built, but a lot of that was on autopilot in the moment. It was things that I've always told myself that maybe it truly didn't settle in, that I'm like, you know, I actually do deserve that, but it was definitely on protection autopilot. But now it has really settled in a lot, if that makes sense, and I am less on autopilot and more of, yes, like, I do deserve more and I deserve something else. That's not what I wanted, I don't think. So, at least not in the moment. The season that I was in with that guy, our season that we were in, we weren't ready. In a way, like, it wasn't, you know, I can look back and for sure say it couldn't have happened for either of us because of where we were at. Now, I'm never gonna say no to like any kind of future for anybody, but in that season, I'm like, I know we weren't ready. Like, it wasn't supposed to be anything, and it didn't even have to have a reason. So I like tried to find a reason for it the last few months. I'm like, what is the reason? Like, why did this person come into my life? And then it just like blow up in my face in a way. And I don't think we have to have a reason for it. I don't think you ever have to have a reason for things like that in our 20s. I don't think that everything has to be that deep, and I don't think that, like, I think it just happened. You know, like, there doesn't have to be a lesson sometimes, there doesn't have to be a hindsight you'll see later. Having that mindset, I think, of just, you know what it was, and I experienced it, and if I grow from it, great. If I don't grow from it, just let it happen, let it be. So that's my piece with it in a way. It's been lovely here. Yesterday was the best day. I also tried to find a Nintendo Switch. I'm like thinking about getting a Nintendo Switch, so I'm trying to budget that. So that is not something I can buy right now. There's already 7,100 of you on my subscribers. I just announced on my Instagram and celebrated 7,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. There is now, in this moment, 7,100 of you, 100 more people subscribe to the channel, so welcome. And I'm just so appreciative of y'all. This community has meant, I could like get so teary-eyed. This community has meant everything to me. I absolutely, wholeheartedly adore you all to pieces. The comments that y'all leave me that are names that I consistently see all the time, I adore you all. I see your comments. I am so appreciative that you even care to know about my life, to be a subscriber and to support me on this journey of my life. People on TikTok that transferred over, follow me on TikTok. Adore you all to pieces. People who even transferred over to Instagram and send me messages and everything. I'm just so appreciative, and I just cannot believe that I'm at 7,100. That's crazy to me. 7,100 people. Crazy in a good way. I am always appreciative of YouTube, honestly, because I find most of my best friends through YouTube. A couple in London I found through YouTube, as I've told y'all before, and then Gabby, who I was hanging out with yesterday, she was like, I'm one of you, like, I'm one of the subscribers, because she just recently moved to Austin, found my vlogs through that, and came up to me at a farmer's market when I was with Reagan, the other girl, yesterday, and she was just like, hi, like, I just want to introduce myself. I follow you on YouTube and I'm new here. So just so grateful for her to come up to me and say that too, because now I adore her. She's amazing. And so we're gonna hang out again soon, very soon, I know that. I just love you two for giving me literally like the bestest of friends. I just adore you. All in all to say, I love you all. I will see y'all next week. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, morning, weekend, week. See you soon. Bye.